Alright, what's up guys? This is Michael Attender from Absolute Arbitrary, and today, something a little different, because today is the beginning of my little sniper series thing going on, because in Black Ops, the thing that I am doing currently is just, just hanging out with my sniper, just doing my thing, just picking kids off, and what's kind of not really special, kind of awful, because this game is really bad in terms of accuracy and control of the map and objective playing. It's not, awful in KD, but that's not really what matters right now, because this was my second game, I believe. Could be wrong, but it's definitely somewhere like that. Game with the PSG, which is my sniper of choice because I can't aim with the L96, just can't do it to save my life. And I know you're thinking, well, you can't aim with this either. Look at this spam shot. Well, you're absolutely right. I could not aim with this thing. But this was a long time ago. And by long time ago, I mean it was like maybe a month ago. And since then, I have adapted my sniping quite a bit so that I know the maps, I know the preferable spots to snipe from. I'm quicker with the sniping, I'm more accurate. I mean, I know that I won a game when I think I had 89% accuracy and at least 30 kills. I've had a game where I went 12-0 and I had 100% accuracy because I joined halfway through. But regardless, I get a lot better in the sniping, but I wanted to show where I started from. What are like my origins of the sniping in Black Ops? And this is like prior to the April 28th patch, so sniping was not easier than it is now or before. So this was just your normal Black Ops sniping. And I don't like this game. I had no idea what I was doing because I didn't know the maps and I wasn't confident enough to control a point, especially B. To take B with a sniper rifle was so foolish of me, so I didn't do it. I tried to defend it when we had B. I tried to assist the guys by watching the window when they were taking B. And I sit here and watch this window, and I wasn't even sure if a guy was in there. But because it was like my second game sniping, I was just kind of like hesitant and kind of held back by doing anything of any kind of movement and advancement. But with later games that definitely changes, and you will see that there are games that I control 2 points, and I think my highest defense for the medals I want to say is like 13, maybe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking it's like 13 or so. And you know something? I just feel the need to inform you guys that I really have my fingers crossed to do this commentary in about one try, because I have a delicious plate of fish fillets that can't wait to be devoured by me. And I know this is kind of an odd transition from fish to prom. Is there a connection there? I don't really know. I don't want to go there, but am I going to prom? Unfortunately not. Why? Well, you see, the dream girl that I would have loved to have gone with is kind of out of the picture, but I'm not going to really touch upon that. And this other girl that I would have, highly enjoyed to go to prom with, I was going to ask her, around the day or so that I was thinking about asking her, I had found out that she already had a date, and that was like, oh, buzzkill. So that didn't turn out happening like that. And then after that, I was just like, I don't even feel like spending the money. It's like 100 and something dollars to 2 tickets and a tux for the night. And I figured, well, you're going to be there for like 2 hours. It's going to die down quick. You're going to have a little bit of fun. But the real fun is going to be from the after party. And let's be honest, I would so much rather save my money for another day and go to a really fun after party. And that's just how I feel about that. And not to say that I wouldn't have enjoyed myself at prom. I feel like it would have been a great experience for me because I, typically do not go to school dances just because we're not in middle school anymore. Like, come on now. School dances are not usually a great fun, but that's probably just because my school does not always... It's just the people in my school, let's be honest here. And I love my group of friends, but the school as an entire whole is just awful. Speaking of which, and by which I mean school, tomorrow I have AP English exam. Boo. Not really looking forward to that. And it's kind of weird. Like, I am kind of looking forward to it because I'm kind of glad that I'm going to get the final AP exam out of the way. And there's going to be no more until finals for the school year, which are going to be a piece of cake compared to the AP exams. But nobody is looking forward to writing 3 essays and doing objective questions about more writing. And it's just, nobody is trying to wake up in the morning to go to school and take a huge 3 to 4 hour long test. I think it's more closer to 4. Just to go home afterwards. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to go home. I think I'm going to go to study hall afterwards just so I can have a friendly conversation for an hour and a half with my good friend in study hall. Because that's all we do in study hall. No one actually works. We just sit there and have a good conversation for about an hour. And that's all I do in study hall. I know. You expect me to be a scholar and responsible, but let's be honest here. Talking is so much better than doing work. And I know, what kind of work ethic is that implying on me? Not a very good one. Which is kind of ironic because I am going to apply for 2 different jobs in the near future. One at Olympia Sports, which is kind of like 1/2 of my life is sports, and the other one at a local music store, which is kind of like the other half of my life. So it's kind of weird. Kind of hoping I get either one, I guess. But with the music store one, I have to make the application. You can't. There's no filling one out. It's not formalities. You have to create your own application, and it has to be creative. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing there. I kind of have an idea. Not gonna give you guys any ideas because I don't want you guys taking the position from me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, kind of looking forward to that. Gonna have some fun with the application. Otherwise, you know, what's the point of it? You know, go big or go home. Speaking of which, the Celtics need to go big because I don't want them to go home. Just throwing that out there. Just, you know, 3-game comeback. There's no problem with that. You can start, you know, now. That would be lovely. No one's trying to lose to Miami. So right now, I think I'm going to tell you guys not exactly a long story, but not a very entertaining story either. It is the story of my first job, quote unquote, and I only do that because I was there for about a day. In fact, a day, exactly. It was at a local diner that my parents had connections with the owner, and it was under the table. Oh no, don't tell the police. And, you know, I was washing dishes, no big deal, kinda easy, really boring. And I just decided that, well, this was no fun. I could be playing video games or doing something more fun than that, like staring at a blank wall for 4 hours. I know that's a lot of fun, time to time. But, you know, I made money from it, and that was nice. But I never know what to spend money on, so I usually end up just saving it. And working is no fun. So this is definitely going to be, you know, kind of a hit or miss with this, because it's an actual job. Like, there's no cutting corners because I don't know anybody who is in management or owns the place. So it's not going to work out for me. So this is definitely going to be a new experience if I do, by chance, get either one of the jobs. But I think it's going to be a little fun because both jobs would require me to be interactive with the customers. And I feel like that would be kind of fun because I feel like it's what you make out of it. And I just really enjoy talking to random people. I know, Mom, you told me not to talk to strangers, but it's inevitable. And it's gonna happen at some point. So the game's wrapping up. I go 32-5. Okay, didn't really play objective. I get better at sniping, I promise. You guys will see it. You guys will love it. If not, go home. But thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.